Hello, my dear boys. All of you are welcome to my online class. Today we will discuss chapter 8. This is our review class, especially on class 10. Okay, the name of our chapter is Reflection of Light, and our topic is topic number 1, formation of images using mirror, and topic number 2, necessary equations to solving mathematical problem. Okay, so let's discuss on today's topic. Okay, so first of all, this is our I'm saying again that this is our review class, and especially for class 10 English version. Okay, so mirror mirror is a reflecting surface. Okay, and we have two types of mirror. One is plain mirror, and another is spherical mirror. And spherical mirror, we have two types of spherical mirror. One is concave mirror, and another is convex mirror. One is concave mirror and another is convex mirror. Okay, and what is called concave mirror, or what is concave mirror? The concave mirror is look like there, and the inner part of the spherical surface is a reflecting surface. Okay, and what is convex mirror? Convex mirror is like that. The outer part of the spherical surface is using as a reflecting surface. So this is our concave mirror and this is our convex mirror. Okay, so we will discuss how images are formed on concave mirror and convex mirror. Okay, so different for different position we get different type of images on concave mirror. We have 6 positions. Okay, the number 1 position, when the object is at infinity. Object is at infinity. What will be the figure? The figure is like that. This is our concave mirror, and the center point of the reflecting surface is called pole, and it is the reflecting surface is a part of a sphere. So the center of the sphere is called the center of curvature. Okay, and the line between center of curvature and pole is called our main axis. Okay, so this is C, and the half of the distance between center of curvature and pole is called focus. Okay, so in this part the object is at infinite. Okay, so like that it is infinite. So rays comes from dot lines indicate infinite position. And so light comes from so suppose AB is our object which is situated in infinite position. Okay, so the rays comes from the head, the rays comes from the object, and we will get some reflecting rays. So this is our first reflecting rays, and this is our another reflecting rays. So these two reflecting rays are meet at focus point. So on this point we will get a image. For this point the object is for this point we get the image situated at the focus point image size we see that the image size is so diminished and as like as a point. Okay, so highly diminished point size and nature of the image is the nature of this image is real and inverted. Okay, so we say that when the object is placed at infinity, then we get an image at the focus point, and the size of the image is highly diminished, and nature of the image is real and inverted. Okay, so number 2. You should try to this image formation of image picture at home by using pencil, compass and scale, not practice it by freehand. Okay. Number 2, object between infinity and C. C means center of curvature. So we will get here also concave lens. So this is our center of curvature, this is focal point, and our object is on that point. So AB is our object. One of the ray from the top of the object is that, and it reflects on focus point, and another rays comes and the reflected ray. You should also show the direction of the ray, it is very important. Right. Then the two reflected ray meet at the point named A prime, and the vertical line from the main axis is our image of our object. Okay, so the image situated in F and point F and C. F means the focal point, and the image is formed between focal point and center of curvature. The size diminished and nature is real and inverted. Okay. So number 3, object is at C. In this time, the object will be at center of curvature point. Okay, so this is our object. AB is our object, and B prime is our image. Okay, this is our focal point, and this is our point center of curvature. By this time, the image is in at point C. Size is same size, and nature is real and inverted. Okay, so when object will be in at point center of curvature, then we will get our image also at center of curvature, and the size of this image is same as our object, and the nature of this object is real and inverted. Okay, so point 4, object between F and C. Like that position. So AB is our object, this is pole, and A prime, B prime is our image. So image is situated and on beyond the center of curvature. Okay, so we can say that image beyond C, or we can say that center at center of between center of curvature and infinity. Now the size enlarged, and nature is real and inverted. Okay, so when object is situated, object is on between point focal point and center of curvature point, then the object then we will get the object at beyond center of curvature, and the size is, you can see that the size is much bigger than our object, so the size is called enlarged, and the nature is real and inverted. Okay, then number 5, if the object at point F, then we get our image at infinity, and the size is enlarged, and our nature is real and inverted. Okay, so when the object is situated at point focal point, then we get our image at infinity, and the size is the size of the image will be so enlarged, and the nature is real and inverted. Okay, then number 6, the image is at object between pole and F. Then this position is very much important for exam, because this is a exceptional figure. in our previous section we see that for all position we get image and that is real and inverted, but for this situation we will get a virtual image. So this position is very much important for exam. Okay. Okay, so AB is our image and A prime B prime. AB is our object and A prime B prime is our image, and we see that the image formed beyond and the behind the mirror or behind the reflecting part of the mirror. So this image, according to our definition, we say that this image is called virtual image. Okay, so the image is situated at behind the mirror, size enlarged and nature is virtual and erect. Okay, so by this time we get a virtual and erect image for this position. This is F and this is C. When the object is situated at focal point and pole, then we get a virtual and erect image for our concave mirror. So this is an exceptional figure, so you need to practice at home, and this is very important for exam. Okay, now we will discuss a image formation of image on convex mirror. Okay, convex mirror. This is our convex mirror. This is focal point F and this is center of curvature C. Okay. This position is for when object is object between pole and infinity. So this is F and this is center of curvature. So the two rays meet at a point. If AB is our object, then A prime, B prime will be our image, and we see that the image is situated at the opposite part of the mirror. So this type of mirror is called virtual image, and the direction of this image is as the object. So this type of image is also called erect image. And for convex lens, always we get a virtual and erect image. For all position we get virtual and erect image, and the size of the image will be diminished for all position of the object. Okay, so this is our ray diagram for formation of image. Okay, now I will discuss the necessary equation for solving mathematical problems. For solving math, we get four type of equation from this chapter. The number one is the famous focal length formula of concave mirror, 1 by f equal to 1 by u plus 1 by v. Here u is called the distance of object from pole. Okay, and v is called the distance of image from pole, and f is called the focal length, and all of this all of this unit is meter. Okay, number two equation is f equal to r by 2. Here r is called the radius of curvature. Okay, r is called the radius of curvature. And number three, magnification of image is modulus of minus v by u. So the ratio of the distance of image and the distance of object is called the magnification of object, or magnification. Okay, so here we use minus for inverted image, and we use plus for erect image. Okay, and also we can write also for magnification is L prime by L. Here L prime is the length of the image, and L is the length of the object. So the ratio of length of image and length of object is also called the magnification. So this is all of our necessary equation for solving mathematical problem on this chapter. From our next class, we will try to solve some creative questions on this chapter. So until then, thank you guys.